Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is still extremely difficult to get used to, but nonetheless, here we are. Guys, we have got new Team of the Week, a few primetime cards we want to take a look at, and we're going to open up my Rivals packs on the PlayStation side, so let's get right into it, guys. Before we do, though, make sure you use my code NOSLEEVES at G Fuel. For other G Fuel purchases, you want to save some money, that is how you do it. Best flavors right now, in my opinion, Phase Berry and Hype Sauce. Those are probably the go-tos, and Twisted Candy. And guys, make sure you check out Gamersaloon.com if you're looking to get into any wager matches on NHL. It is the best platform to do it. All right, let's get into today's content. All right, we'll start first with the rewards. Honestly, I'm kind of at a crossroads right here because I should be taking, honestly, the coins, but the tradable cards. But you know what? I kind of want to try and go for Claude and you know what? It's for the content. Sorry, not Claude. Sean Couturier. My apologies, mixing up my flyers. All right, let's do it. It's untradeable. Whatever. Maybe we'll get a big pull. Not what I recommend. Don't do as I say, not as I do, chat. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. And hopefully we get some decent pulls. Again, with the new fantasy cards coming out, it kind of gives me a little bit more, want to actually get untradeable cards again. I know I recommend don't doing it once your team hits a certain point, because if you pull anything useful, obviously it's not going to work. Like, that is a pretty tough pull, although I wouldn't get very much for them anyway, so that's not that bad. But if you get into, like, even that is kind of tough. All right, this one's kind of hitting me right in the face. But nonetheless, whatever. We're going to turn all these into gold collectibles anyways, more than likely. Who did we get there? Corey Schneider. And, okay. So, nothing really crazy there, although we did get Kucherov and Brian McCabe. Brian McCabe looks to be half decent with his synergies. And again, I'm trying to get the Sean Couturier, but guys, you can do it slowly. Like, you don't have to do it all at once. These sets aren't going anywhere. That is the awesome part about it. But I also kind of want to make sure that I get Gretzky before that resets, because I don't think that's staying there. So if you don't get the 91, I don't think the sunset is going to be there. I'm not 100% on it yet. I'll try and get a real answer from a developer before tomorrow, but I'm not 1,000% on it. So Nicholas, if you're watching, DM me on Discord and let me know if that set, the Gretzky and Mario set, are taking off, or if they will be available for always. All right, we got two more left. The Jumbo Premiums, I don't expect anything here. Again, if you get Ultimates, chat, I probably would recommend just taking tradables, again, because Ultimates, have so much value. All those are at least 1,000 coins. Although the golds really don't matter. It's tough. It's a very tough, because this is a whole new thing now with these fantasy cards, because they go up for the rest of the year, and they basically cost gold players to level up. So, and all right, so I'm pretty happy so far, other than that first pack, with just taking, the untradables, because, again, I can go and make a couple collectibles and get Couturier up a little bit faster. I bought Brock Besser. Brock Besser is awesome, by the way, the 89. In my personal opinion, the third best right-handed forward in the game. As we keep going along here. That's tough. Okay. All right, this is why I don't recommend taking untradables, boys. Ugh. Okay. That one's a little rough. All right, we got another Connor McDavid, so maybe there'll be a set that I can... Actually, there's no hope. That's tough, but regardless, whatever, we'll do it. We did it for the content, right, guys? All right, let's get into the Team of the Week first. All right, we'll kick things off with the 85 Matt Duchene. Matt Duchene has been a fantastic card this whole year. This is another situation, though, where I don't know if the improved card is better than the prior one. So the Lit Matt Duchene is by far one of the best cheap cards. Pretty much an automatic card for anyone that's free to play. Workhorse, not a bad synergy. And again, there's a lot of defensemen that can take advantage of Workhorse, especially considering acceleration, in my opinion, is so much more important for them. But let's, he's a good card regardless, even if you don't, just because of his speed. His shot's a little bit better. I think the Lit Duchene's shot is rough, even though it's only one less. But yeah, not a terrible card at all. It kind of depends if you have Workhorse. If you have Workhorse activated and Distributor, like, this is a nuts card. Then we've got the 87, Mitch Marner with Wingman. Again, Wingman, not really one that I'm looking to activate, although it does help with acceleration. The other ones are just so random. Wrist shot accuracy, and passing. Does have 88 speed. I've never been a fan of Mitch Marner cards, I think that he plays really, really slender. So, like, even though he's 6 foot and has, like, 83 balance, I feel like he always gets knocked off the puck insanely easy. But you can't argue with his stats, the accuracy at 90 overall. I'd have to see where his price would land, but it's not terrible to bridge the gap between, like, you know, the base cards and the above. But I'd probably rather have Stamkos anyways. Then we've got the 85 ILYA KOVALCHUK with the Speedster Synergy, which makes this card really good, in my opinion. 6'3", 225. You activate Speedster and have Distributor on. That's 90 speed with, you know, over 90 shot. His hand stats in the high 80s. Really nice card and probably a decent value too. You'd have to take a look, but not a bad card at all. Then we've got the 86 Jake Guentzel with Howitzer, making him a really good card in the mid-80 range. Like, this is basically the left-handed version of Steven Stamkos and Sagan. So, 89 speed before Distributor, high 80s, low 90s shot, hand stats in the high 80s as well. And defensively, he's really good as well. Stick checking 88, defensive awareness at 87. There's not a lot of cards like this, guys, where it's like as good as Stamkos and Sagan on the right side for the left-hand side. So, this is a nice card for, I'm probably going to be one that I target on my free-to-play team. We've got the 84 Ryan Strome with Passing Playmaker. Passing Playmaker, in my opinion, one of the worst synergies. Not that stick checking and passing are bad. It's just it's so random with slap shot accuracy. Not to mention it doesn't touch any of the skating stats. 85 speed across the board is fine for a centerman, but not with 75 faceoff. So this is a hard avoid, insta-sell if you do pack them. Then we've got the 85 Gustav Nyquist with 87 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 agility. Magician gets it up to 96. Shot is in the mid-80s. Hand stats are all over the place, ranging from 93 with deking on. Defensively, not very good either. This is an okay starter left-handed winger card for you. So again, so you just pack a team. You're just looking for some cheaper guys. This should be pretty cheap just because he doesn't have a very good synergy, although Magician isn't terrible. It's just not, you know, obviously not Howitzer, Speedster, or Distributor. So watch out for him. He might be decent value. Then we've got the 83 Victor Olofsson with the Distributor Synergy. So obviously has value for sure. 89 speed. This is going to be one of those cards that is really sought after to replace those like bronze or silver cards that you have on the fourth line to activate Distributor. This card's probably going to cost a lot, but it's going to be much cheaper than any of the prime times that come up with Distributor because Team of the Week gets pulled all week long. This is a good option for anyone, a cheaper option trying to activate Distributor. Then we've got the 82 Derrick Brassard with the Speedster Synergy, and that makes him usable, in all honesty. Not going to use him at center because he's got 73 faceoffs, but 88 speed, 87 wrist shot power with Speedster activated. Not a terribly good card, but anyone with Speedster, in all honesty, that gets into the high 80s early on in the game is a usable card. Then we've got the 80 Justin ABDELKADER with Balance, which is one of the worst synergies, and Howitzer. Even with Howitzer, not good enough, in my opinion, to go after or keep, so this is a sell or trade in for me. Then we've got the 78 Peter Mueller, who has Heart and Soul, which might actually be the worst synergy that you can grab, a team-based one. And then Speedster, but with Speedster, doesn't do enough. Man, I remember him being like one of the more hyped rookies. Man, I'm old. All right. Then we've got the 79 Lucas Raymond 5'10 with Distributor. And honestly, this is I mean, man, his wrist shot isn't awful. Like, you could get away with using this over one of the bronze cards, but passing Playmaker actually brings up what he's weak at, so this isn't awful, again, for a cheaper Distributor option, so. Then we've got HENDRIX, LAPIERREM with Magician and Swarm. With both those activates, not bad, but doesn't do enough, in my opinion. This would be a sell for me. And then on to the defense, we've got the 86 Mark Giordano with Gladiator. This is a hard pass all the way around. 83 speed on someone who's 6 foot. Doesn't do enough, in my opinion, to make up for that, and his slap shot is okay. You want to see the power above 90 to be really excited about it for someone that's over 85, so this is a hard pass I would sell immediately. Then we've got the 86 Quinn Hughes with the Light the Lamp synergy. 89 speed, acceleration, agility at 91. This is a usable card for sure. Even though he is smaller, so in his defensive zone, he's going to have a heck of a time. But stick checking is at 88, defensive awareness at 89. Shot in the mid-80s is nice. Hand stats all around 90 as well. And good skating even before Distributor. This isn't a bad left-handed option at all. For anyone that's got a big right-handed guy that's a bit slower, perfect pairing would be with Quinn Hughes. Then we've got the 85 Dougie Hamilton. Dougie Hamilton cards have been really good. The distributor duo one is fantastic. 6'6" means he is elite in his own zone, especially with you know, the 86 stick checking and 86 defensive awareness getting boosted from Swarm up to 90 if you have Swarm activated. This is a better, cheaper option for anyone looking to activate Swarm that can't afford like Roman Yossi or one of the Master Set guys. He's absolute unit in his own zone, and with 85 speed, can get up to 88 with a distributor, which is always nice. Then we've got the 83 Ryan Murray with the Howitzer synergy, and this makes him usable as well. 87 speed before distributor with the 88 agility. And then his shot power 88 is kind of tough, and he's not hitting the broadside of a barn. But again, a cheaper left-handed defensive option that is Howitzer. Someone like, you know, there's a lot of options right at the bat with like Victor Hedman, those kind of cards. This one's not bad at all. Then we've got the 82 BRANDT CLARKE with Barrage. This is a hard avoid. It's 6'1", but only 82 speed. Does have 92 agility, but just, I mean, 97 shot power. Hang on. You would have to have distributor. Like, he is awfully slow. And his stick checking defensive awareness are awful. 97 shot power. Like, you are absolutely cranking him at the net. I don't know. Then we've got the 80 Moritz SEIDER. Barrage and Gladiator. Not a good combo. Especially when you consider he's only got 80 speed, so that's a really hard pass as well. And in net, we've got the 83 Ben Bishop with the Spark Synergy. Obviously, the distributor one is better, in my opinion. All of his speed, agility, rebound control, recovery, and 5 all capped at 78, guys. So as this card goes up, and he gets higher into those are all being capped at 78. So you're going to start seeing Ben Bishop play worse and worse as the season goes along, but still pretty usable. But obviously you want to have the distributor one more. And then the backup is Lucas Dulles still with Barrage and Spark. Again, not a very good combo, so that's an avoid for me. And then lastly, I just want to take a look at the one decent primetime today, the 88 Anthony Mantha, 6'5", 225, elite size, obviously. Barrage is a tough synergy. It's very hard to activate and have a really, really good team because you're going to distribute. Honestly, distributor is a, I don't want to say a must because it's not, but it gives you a significant advantage over all the other ones, no doubt. He's got a great shot though, and if you have distributor activated, 88 speed is really nice. This card might be cheaper because it's only got Barrage, so keep an eye out because defensively, and if you're someone who holds onto the puck, you're going to be able to hold on for a while because he's so big. A great card, it's just he needs a better synergy to get, you know, that wow factor. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel for daily NHL content, and I'll see you later.